I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon.
And this is the Utica Rallycross Series. And also the Arenacross Series.
Yeah.
Because both are here today. This is the combination Utica Rallycross Series qualifier for Dead Man's Curve and the Utica Arenacross Series finale. So for those new to this concept, the way it works is every non-championship eligible Rallycross driver is going to be running this short course of Dead Man's Curve, which is the final 2 straights of the racetrack. Meanwhile, intertwined with them, the Arenacross Series is going to be running the exact same course. So we're going to be scoring those 10 drivers for their championship. So whoever does the best of those 10 will get the win for them, theoretically.
Yeah.
But also, we're going to be scoring everyone as a whole, and the top 18 drivers are going to make it into the main event of Dead Man's Curve.
Yeah, that's the fun part about this, is that the Arenacross drivers have both the chance to win a championship and also to make it to the big show of Rallycross.
Yep, and if you're one of those Arenacross drivers that wins the big race, you could get a chance to ride in Season 6.
Exactly.
Here are the point standings going in. Tyler Benoit and Ray Davis are the only 2 drivers that have a mathematical shot at the championship. The one has the numbers more in his favor.
Yes.
As Tyler Benoit has mostly a race ahead. So they are locked into the main event. They do not have to qualify. Everyone else, though, will have to qualify the way in, including William Brock in 20th. He can't make the top 10 by making this event.
Yeah.
But he could have a shot to just make the main event and try and win it.
Well, that's the interesting thing, though, too, is all these drivers, their goal is to make the top 10 so they can really break free. But the only way for them to do that is to make it to Dead Man's Curve itself.
And here are the point standings for the Utica Arenacross Series. Max Haltmann has a tie with the points lead as James Shelly's with him.
Yeah.
Then there's a tie for 3rd.
It's anybody's
And
game.
a tie for 5th.
Yeah.
Zach Winkle, Joseph Nesto, Kyle Bishalia, and James Silverfox all cannot mathematically win the championship. They're just trying to make it into Dead Man's Curve.
Yep.
Here's the starting order for the qualifier, and who looks good to you, Chad?
You know, everybody looks good. It's great. A person to look out for that I think is going to really shine is Cody Smart after that really depressing finish in Hong Kong.
Yep, Cody Smart could have a good opportunity. He qualified in last year. Silver Fox is starting fairly early, but he won the Arenacross race here back in Season 1. Looking a little bit further down the grid, this is going to be a much bigger starting grid than we're used to. Watch out for some drivers that are starting late. Matt Evans in the 17. Last time he was in the qualifier, didn't turn out too well.
No.
But he is usually good at this track, and he's starting a little bit later. Chris Dodd's back here. He won the main event last year. So we got a couple of drivers over there. And near the back, watch out for Jeffrey Finguy, starting dead last. He was quick here last year.
Oh,
he could have a great shot of making the event. Should be interesting. Plus, Chris Aurelio 22nd. Also quite good.
Well, that's the fun part about the qualifier is it's so fast-paced. It's such a short track that it's so intense to watch because every move these drivers make is crucial to getting a top time. But first man up is William Brock. Would see if he can pretty much finish the book of this really weird season.
And a little bit askew on the landing. That's going to be a difficult jump for these drivers. As William Brock, he can't make the top 10. He has only one goal in mind. He wants to make the main event and win the race.
Yeah.
Now, he's attempted this race before, back in Season 3. He failed to qualify. And this track, some people call it the rodeo, because you just get bucked around.
Jostled around. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
like a bowl.
No.
Ooh.
That would have been a pretty decent time for me and a lot of speed, but a 37.804. Let's see how that holds up.
Aiden DeGabriel for Malta National Racing Team. He's going to try and make his first attempt at Dead Man's Curve. This is going to be a lot bigger than what he's used to on the island of Malta.
Yeah, I mean, this is only a section of the Dead Man's Curve, so if he makes it, it's overwhelming.
Like this track is about as big as his island almost.
Yeah.
This is a large circuit.
Oh, a little
large
shaky
facility.
there. But here we go. This is the stretch that we were talking about. It's insane because if you want to win this and qualify, you got to be aggressive. You got to be fast. But if you are, it gets harder and harder to control the car.
Some drivers liken this to riding a bull. Coming to the end, a 36.218. Now, we're James Silverfox on track now. He's a former winner in the Arenacross Series. He's your first Arenacross driver up and he saves it, but that might not be a good time for him. I was about to mention the times. So we're looking at, based on past data for the qualifier, the past 2 years we've run it. I don't know what Silverfox is doing out there, but but the 21 is going to continue on its merry way. To make the race, it seems to be, on average, you want to try and aim for around a 36.5.
Yeah.
So if you're in a 36.5, there's a good chance you might make it in,
You're
but
right
that's
in the
not
cusp.
concrete.
Oh man, but a 37.394 for Silver Fox. I don't know if it's going to hold up. Next up is Takata Katsuda, another one of the drivers in the Arenacross Series. Hopefully able to do well today.
Yeah, the back end just went out from underneath him on the landing, but he's still keeping it straight. Now, he's one of the championship competitors, and the first one up. You see we have another grid up in the corner. This is to help track the Arenacross standings. Silver Fox currently leading that. They are getting points, but there's no points for the left side of your screen.
Yeah.
As though this is just a qualifier. There's no points for the winner. There's no points for anything here. This is just to make the event.
Katsuda coming with a lot of speed to the finish. Yeah,
Ooh,
35, 152. That's going to put him ahead of Silver Fox in Arenacross and top of the board for the qualifier.
Next up is the maximum profit, the noble Max Haltmann. And Max Haltmann's been very impressive this season, but he just hasn't been able to pull away from the rest of his championship competitors.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we were tied for first, but you would think he would be the favorite, especially winning the first 2 races in the Arenacross this year.
Haltmann made a little bit of contact with that wall. This is his first time at the racetrack, and this is going to be a little bit different for the Canadian businessman.
A little swirly there.
Dancing around the course is Haltmann. He's trying to see if he can get maximum profit in the maximum stage, a 36.365.
Ooh, is it going to hold up to bring him to the big stage?
That might be close. Might be close for Max Haltmann, as Cody Smart is on track. He made the race last year, but didn't do too well when he got to the main event. He's looking for redemption this time around.
He's looking for redemption overall for his season. I mean, it was pretty good battling early on, but he wasn't able to pull through and break through that rookie barrier that Scott Roush did.
Now, last year, he was given that offer from Tyler Benoit. If he finished well enough, he would be on the team. He didn't actually finish well enough, but Benoit still saw something in him, signed him up, and he's had an okay season so far.
Yeah, so far, and a great run for Cody Smart, top of the board.
I think that's going to be it, 34.917. Great run for him. As Gustavus Cortez is on track, this is his final race, and it's going to flip
No! No!
Oh,
Cortez! No, man! You wanted to finish strong. Oh, no.
Gustavus Cortez, this was his final planned race, but I don't think he's going to make it. So I guess Hong Kong was his final finish, but at least it was a top 10 to end it off on his career.
All right, next up is Stephen Carter. Typically really does well at Dead Man's Curve.
This is one of his best tracks, actually.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, it's been a heartbreak the last couple races of the Rallycross. He was in championship contention. He was doing really well. He was even leading for some of the season.
Oh, he turns it on his roof!
No, typically does well, but not today.
See, here's the problem with Stephen Carter. The last times he's attempted this race, he's been locked in. He's never actually really had to gone through this qualifier, except for in Season 3. So that's unfortunate for Stephen Carter. And another DNF. We didn't even get to mention his name. It's Patrick Smith, the rally racer. He was hoping to attempt this track because he considers it the ultimate rally circuit.
Oh, man.
But that's going to be a DNF for him. He's not going to make it in. That's going to effectively end his chances at the Arenacross Championship.
Yeah.
Next up is Joseph Onesto in the number 27 Team Motorsports machine. Alex Gianatelli, the pirate, made it in last year and had a really solid performance. Onesto is looking for a run equivalent to that. Onesto was the first car out last year.
Yeah.
In fact, Team Motorsports and John Ciadino, they've had this problem. In Season 3, Ciadino missed it by that much.
He is flying a 33.462 for Onesto. That is incredible.
Onesto's not playing around anymore as he's currently at the top of the board. Here's Kyle Bisceglia. He's trying to make the main event. He's not had a good run in the Arenacross Series. A lot of poor performances for him. He's hoping to maybe get one last send-off as that car's a little quick coming off that section there. A hard landing for the number 25.
Celia hoping to finish strong through the rodeo section. Oh, no! Can he flip it back over?
Oh.
And he does a grind, a half twist, and a kick flip or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Luckily, that car is already brown, or you would think that something's wrong.
Yeah, no, definitely. But here we go, coming to the line. Can he finish it out?
A 41.224.
That's not going to make it.
I'm not sure if that's going to make it. We'll have to see. He's going to have to hope for a lot of trouble. As the stuntman, Seth Cole, is on track. And unfortunately, we didn't get to talk about it much last week at Hong Kong because we were too busy gushing about Tyler Benoit's run.
It was incredible. It really was. I mean, it's sad to not see him in the qualifier just for fun because just his season, everything about it has been incredible. Same with Ray Davis, though. They were both doing fantastic.
Yep, as we continue to talk about them during Seth Cole's run.
Sorry!
Seth Cole is currently flying down this back straightaway. Can he make it to the line? He does! That's the top time, a 33.307. Great performance for Seth Cole as Isaac Redmond, the Arenacross driver, is on track.
Right, Redmond pretty much is in championship contention right now.
First time attempting this course. He's another one of those drivers. He's a Canadian rally racer.
Yep.
Similar background to Patrick Smith, who flipped earlier.
Yeah,
so
hopefully.
Redmond trying to get a good run today to win that title.
Didn't fall for the same fate as Smith. I mean, Smith's run lasted literally like 2 seconds, so...
That's one of the shortest runs I've ever seen at this track.
Oh, that's going to hurt him for his time. Oh, a 35.434. It might make it for the big show, but I don't think it's going to get him for the championship.
Next up is Scott Roush in the number 18. Now, this car has some history here. Conrad Wilson won with this car last year at the qualifier, so Roush hoping for a similar magic.
That was an incredible run by Conrad Wilson, man. It was a good run.
Yep, Wilson not returning this year. The team scaled back down to one car, focused on Chris Aurelio. But Roush trying to make it for the second year in a row, had a top 10 run last year in the main event. And he did quite well in the qualifier itself, so...
A little slow going through that final stretch there, but it's going to put him in the top 5 at a 35.094.
Next up, it's the Flying Dutchman, Robert Piet. He and Max Haltmann have been hanging out during the weekend because both of them are entrepreneurs. They're both business owners who also like to race on the side. So Piet and Haltmann kind of talking to each other, trading strategies, which... so don't be surprised if you see Haltmann finish 10th or 11th.
yeah, apparently.
Well, we have to give Piet credit. He's been having some good runs the past couple weeks, trying to be a little bit better than what he's been doing throughout the year.
So far, a 33.657, a really good run for Robert Piet.
Third place for Robert Piet is Mark Holbert on track. Holbert is quite good at this racetrack. He has such a good record here. Did very well here when he was running for the Arenacross Championship. Finished top 5 in his Rallycross debut.
Yeah.
Did very well here last year, just couldn't win the title as Chris Dodd ended up winning the race and he's going to flip the car onto his lid.
Another one is typically good here.
Oh, please get it back on your wheel.
Oh, no. You know what's sad, though, is this is the track that put him on the map. And it just took him right off.
That's absolutely tragic for Mark Holbert. I thought he was a shoo-in. Just absolute shoo-in. As next up, they call him Big Papa. It's the hometown hero. It's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And Fitzwater, he failed to qualify in Season 3. He qualified last year but finished dead last in the actual event. This track has not been kind to him. He's hoping to turn things around this year.
Oh, he hits that really well. He didn't really go top over right there. He's straight, going, handle it strong. Can he finish it out on the line?
A lot of control.
He does. A
fourth quickest.
Wow. A decent run for Big Papa. Definitely giving him some redemption. But next up is Zach Winkle.
Yep, and he's hoping to get this run over in a wink.
Winkety wink.
Zach Winkle not running for the championship.
No.
He can't make it there. He just wants to make the race and win the main event. So Winkle, brand new to this style of racing. I've seen him run mostly oval tracks and small dirt venues. So not a lot of experience in this type of race car, but it's been a learning experience. He's been trying to learn the ropes in the Arenacross Series.
Oh no, that was tracking really well. He probably would have put him in the top 5 for sure. Oh, 37.244. I don't think it's going to qualify. Knocking out here. That's the first one being knocked out.
So, actually, the way that is right now, that shows you who's on the bubble. So, Patrick Smith is currently 18th. So, if one driver beats him, he gets knocked out. So, right now, he's basically out because Matt Evans has just made it out of the starting gate. Here comes the Black Mamba. Matt Evans, Season 3. He missed the show, lost the championship. That sent him on his spiral downwards in quality. He didn't run here last year. Neil Evans ran it, and he made the main event. Matt Evans trying to make it in 5th quickest. That's going to knock Patrick Smith out of the event, and Esteves Cortez is on the bubble. Chris Dodd with the hot bod is on track, trying to make the race and see if he can win this event 2 years in a row.
I was trying to cook bacon on him earlier, but he didn't really like it too much.
So Chris Dodd, he's hoping. The fans are out in full force. They're all lining these grandstands on the back straightaway, and they're going to be here today. A big fan fest today for Chris Dodd. If he makes the main event, the applause will be raucous.
And it looks like he's gonna.
That 3rd quickest is Stephen Carter's on the bubble. Here comes James Shelley. He's been Mr. Consistency in the Arenacross Series.
No!
He's going to flip it on his lid. James Shelly!
Oh no!
Oh my God!
That's gonna put in Haltmann's favor for sure.
And he does not beat Stephen Carter. In fact, I don't even think he beat Patrick Smith. So that's gonna be dead last.
Man.
And James Shelly, the last time he attempted this course, he also finished dead last.
Yes.
So he just cannot handle this racetrack.
Now, a person that loves Dead Man's Curve is Chris Aurelio. This track, he finished it out, won his championship in Season 1 with finishing strong with Dead Man's Curve. He loves it here.
Yeah, Chris Aurelio, very experienced race car driver, is tied with Tyler Benoit for most starts, and he wants to keep up that record by making it today.
Oh, those old timers are going to battle it out for a while.
Chris Aurelio, he's in for now with 34.642. That's not too bad for him. Mark Holbert on the bubble as Stephen Carter is officially knocked out.
Oh, no.
Here's Alex Tanker.
Ooh, just barely made it up there, but he was able to still keep his car going. It's going to slow him down a bit, but hopefully he can finish strong to the middle section.
I rarely see a driver take that jump like that.
Yeah.
That was very interesting. I'm surprised he made it. But Tanker, things went south last week. He lost the championship. Tanker has only made this race in Season 1. If he makes it, this will be his first time attempting it since Season 1. He failed to qualify in both Seasons 3 and 4.
Coming to the line at 36.485.
That's going to be close.
Yeah.
Holbert's out. Bashalia's on the bubble. And Eugene DeMax taking it to the max. And he's going to flip it!
But he was able to spiral! He's still going!
And if they awarded style points, I think DeMax would get some today.
The thing is, though, it didn't slow him down that terribly much, so he's able to still pull out a 36. That is going to be one of my favorite highlights of the season.
DeMax, definitely a lot of fun to be around. He's been doing a lot of promotional work for his teammate Chris Dodd, and I think that's helping him too, because he's starting to sell some DeMax t-shirts out there.
Hurt him, though.
It looks like he's going to cross with a 36.997.
If he didn't hit that pylon, actually would have had not a bad time.
Yeah, unfortunately, DeMax with some contact there. The South Korean's going to hope that that's going to be good enough. Sean Angel in the number 5. He's had a great season. He failed to qualify last year to cap off a pitiful Season 4, but this is a whole new year, a whole new car, a whole new team, and a whole new Sean Angel. His teammate's already out of the show, so he's going to have to try and make it so that S3 can make it. Can Angel get through this section of the course?
So far he does. Hopefully he doesn't hit a pylon. He doesn't. He cleanses the line. A 33.605. A great finish for Sean Angel, putting him in the top 5.
Fourth quickest, James Silverfox on the bubble.
Yep.
He's going to have to try and make this show. His next up is Alexander Rowe in car number 9. And,
Rowe, no.
Rowe, no indeed, usually, but he's actually tracking not too bad right now. If he can just make it through the rodeo section very, very well.
Rodeo. Okay.
All right, calm down, Chad.
Here we go.
Section. Can he get through the pylon?
He does.
What? Oh my God!
Oh, Rowe, no! 32.837. Zach Winkle's on the bubble. Bartel is up, but holy crap!
Oh my God!
But Bartel flipped it over. It's still going, but he's definitely not going to make it. But oh my goodness!
Oh my God, that was crazy!
Is he going to finish with a win? And Deadman's Curve I know it's the qualifier, but he started out with a win. He's going to finish strong with a win. Who knows?
I think Rowe's going to make the main event.
Oh my!
Colin Bartel on track. We are running out of entries. Looks like there's going to be one more after Colin Bartel. So Bartel not going to win this championship. He crosses the line.
Oh no!
39.452. He does not make the show either. So Bartel, I believe for the second year in a row, he's going to miss Deadman's Curve. Here comes the final driver on track. It's Jeffrey Finguy. Can he be the guy to make it in? Zach Winkle's on the bubble. Finguy's got to beat a 37.244 to make it in.
Here we go. Finguy is known for his one-offs. He went 3rd last year. Can he do it?
Yep, he was the replacinator. He was very good at running one event on the schedule. This is his first full season effort.
Can he be that guy today?
He's that guy.
Yeah!
First place makes the show. Alexander Rowe is going to be your winner, and he is the only driver to break 33 seconds.
That is incredible.
Seth Cole second, followed by Jeffrey Finguy. He's ready to pounce. Onesto, the highest placing of the Arenacross drivers, in 4th, with Chris Dodd in 5th.
Then you got Sean Angel, Robert Piet, Big Papa, Matt Evans, and Chris Aurelio rounding out your top 10.
Here's the rest of the drivers who are in the show. Cody Smart, Scott Roush right next to each other. Takato Kitsuda, Isaac Redmond, Aiden DeGabriel, Max Haltmann, Alex Tanker, and Eugene DeMax by the skin of his teeth.
Wow, he did make it.
In by a couple tenths. Zach Winkle, unfortunately, the first car is sent home. James Silverfox not going to get a chance to take on the course.
Then you have William Brock, Colin Bartel, and Kyle Bichelli, pretty much the slowest times, the ones to be able to finish. And then to start it off, you have Mark Holbert, Stephen Carter, and them. Wow.
This is crazy. I expected a good 4 of those 5 to make this
Yeah,
event. Maybe even 5 of those 5, because Cortez has had some good runs here before.
Oh, yeah.
So,
for sure.
So, unfortunately, they're all going to go out. Here are the final results for the Arenacross Series. Joseph Inesto wins the event, his first Arenacross victory. Takato Kitsuda in second, followed by Isaac Redmond, Max Haltmann fourth. But was that enough to get the championship for Haltmann?
It was.
It was. Max Haltmann is your champion by 2 points over Takato Kitsuda, Redmond, Shelly, Bartel, the top 5.
Oh, then you had Patrick Smith with that just really fast finish there. DNFing real early.
Ernesto, despite the win 7th,
Yeah.
Winkle, Silver Fox, and Bashalia round out the top.
Congratulations to Max Haltmann getting maximum profits on this Arenacross season.
Yep, he will have a shot at the big prize in the main event. Dead Man's Curve is coming tomorrow, and it should be a wild event. You thought this part of the track was crazy? This is just the final leg. There's like 3 other segments of this course before this, and they're even crazier.
Oh no, if you can get through to the end, even just finishing Dead Man's Curve is an accomplishment. Only 12 drivers last year were able to finish. Pretty much 5 of them barely did it. Oh my gosh, it's so great.
It's going to be a fun event, plus there's going to be a championship in the mix of it.
Yes, there
as
is.
Tyler Benoit tries to win his second championship of his career. Ray Davis trying to win his first. It should be a great event. We hope you will join us for that. It should be a lot of fun. We will see you next time.
Let's go!